I'm so good at this. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Jill and today I'm going to be doing my pre-Christmas book haul. So let's get started. So I meant to do a November book haul, but that didn't really work out because school sucks. I acquired a bunch of books in November and also at the beginning of December, and I know that I'm going to be getting a bunch of books for Christmas, so I wanted to get this haul out of the way before I do my Christmas book haul. So yeah, I'm going to be calling this my pre-Christmas book haul. So like I said, I acquired a good amount of books, so let's just get right into it. So the first book that I got in this haul is Heartless by Marissa Meyer. I got this the day it came out. I've been so excited for it. If you don't know, which I would find hard to believe because this book has been going crazy because Marissa Meyer wrote it, who is the author of the Lunar Chronicles, which is a very beloved series. But this book is basically a retelling of the Queen of Hearts, so Alice in Wonderland. It basically tells the story of the Queen of Hearts before she was evil. And yeah, I've heard some mixed things. I know lots of people really love it, but I've actually heard some of my friends not really like it as much, so I'm interested to find out where this book goes. And this book is just so gorgeous because, wait for it, oh, it's so pretty. This literally, like, I saw this in the store and I almost fell down. Like, do you see this? Whoever designed this book is like a genius because wow. Next up, I got a book that I've mentioned a few times on my channel, and that is The Chemist by Stephenie Meyer. I actually just did a giveaway for this book because I had an extra copy of it because I actually met Stephenie Meyer. Look, I got her signature right there. Anyway, so this book is Stephenie Meyer's adult book. I know it basically follows this ex-agent, and she like wants to leave the agency, but they won't let her, and in order to get out, she has to do like one more case for them or whatever.
Dog, it's barking. Ah, Charles! Don't you just love dogs?
Anyway, so I've heard that this is completely different from any of Stephenie Meyer's other works. Obviously, she wrote Twilight and The Host, and apparently this is completely different, and I don't know when I'm going to get to it. It's not really high on my TBR list, but hopefully I'll get to it sometime because I'm interested to see where she goes with this. And next up, I actually got my November Owl Crate, which I did not do an unboxing for, but in that box I got a beautiful copy of Alice in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. I already have a copy of this, but this one's really pretty, and like, it's just so, I just love this cover so much. Like, it's so cute and fun, and I just love it so much. Anyway, and I love Alice in Wonderland also, so you can never have too many copies of Alice in Wonderland, so yeah. And then the book that came in that box was actually one that I just hauled, and that is Heartless by Marissa Meyer with the beautiful white cover. So yeah, I have 2 copies of this book and I still haven't read it yet. I really need to. This one is a different cover. It's beautiful and white, so obviously I'm just gonna have 2 copies because I can't just like get rid of one of these because they're both really gorgeous. And this one also has the beautiful thing. God, every single time I see this it takes my breath away, honestly. But yeah, I have 2 copies of this. Hopefully I'll read it sometime and hopefully I enjoy it considering I have 2 copies. Next up, I actually got a copy of The Fiddler on the Roof. Anyway, but my school is going to be doing the musical production of Fiddler on the Roof in the spring. We've never done a musical before, and obviously I want to be a part of it, so this was, how much was it? It was $2, $2.95, and so I decided to pick up the script just so that over winter break I could kind of read it over and sort of be more prepared for the auditions and everything. So yeah, I just got this. It's really cheap, but you know, fun. Next up, I actually got All in Pieces by Susan Young. This is my book club book for the month of December. And actually it's going to be really cool because we are, again, like last month, we are having the book club with the author because Susan Young lives in Arizona, so she's a local author. So she's going to join us for this book club. So I read this book. I actually just finished it yesterday. Basically, this book follows a girl named Savannah, and she has anger management issues. At least that's what the therapist told her after she was arrested. So it follows her, and she's basically in this like delinquent school with a bunch of other people who were kicked out of high school because they did bad things. And her brother actually has a mental disability. They don't really talk a lot about specifically what it is, but I know that he doesn't learn like other kids do. Anyway, so it follows her, and there's also sort of a custody battle because her Savannah's mother just got up and left, and her father are having a hard time taking care of her little brother. So there's sort of this custody battle that's happening, and yeah, it was really interesting. I think I gave it 3 stars. I'll talk more about it in my December wrap-up, but it wasn't like the most interesting thing. But the main guy, Cameron, is adorable. I love him so much. But yeah, this book is just a cutesy little contemporary. It deals with some mental health issues and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, All in Pieces, pretty good. Not the best thing, but I enjoyed it. Next up, I got a book that I'm actually going to be buddy reading with one of my good friends this month, and that is What Light by Jay Asher, and I'm going to be buddy reading this with Julia from Julia Sapphire. I will link her down below. We are finally doing a buddy read, which is great. I started this book last night. I'm on like page 18, so not really. But this is a very Christmassy book, if you could not tell from the cover. It is very, very Christmassy. So basically this book follows a girl named Sierra, and her family owns a Christmas tree farm in Oregon, but they own a lot to sell these Christmas trees in California. So for the Christmas time, she has to leave all of her friends in Oregon and then go to California for the winter season. That's all I really know. Like I said, I'm just on page 18, and that's as much as I've gathered about this. But yeah, it seems like this is going to be really cute. It's really super short, and I'm really, really interested in reading some Christmassy books because I want to get into the mood, because Christmas is in 12 days. It doesn't feel like that, but it's in 12 days. So I'm hoping that this is cute and romantic and like gets me into the mood of Christmas. Next up, I got another Christmassy book that I'm so proud that I got, and that is My True Love Gave to Me 12 Holiday Stories, edited by Stephanie Perkins. And if you could see, this is the beautiful UK edition that's pink, and it has the gold ribbon, and it's just so pretty. So I'm going to tell a story about how I acquired this book. I've been wanting to get My True Love Gave to Me since I like discovered BookTube, because everyone like reads it like every single Christmas. Like there's like this book is like the Christmas book for YA. And so every single year I've been wanting to pick it up, but I never like had the drive to. But I was at my local bookstore and I was just browsing through the section, and I go to the Stephanie Perkins section, and this book is there used for like $5, and I flipped out in the middle of the section. This was actually after my book club, so my book club leader was there, and I just started dying, and I think she thought I was like actually having a seizure because I was so excited. This is the reason why I never had the drive to actually pick up this book, because now I have the beautiful UK edition, which you can't really see on camera because it's like bluish or whatever, but it's so pretty. I love it so much. Anyway, this is 12 Holiday Romances centered around the Christmas time, so I'm hoping that I can read this season, because I don't want to like put it off, because then it's going to be like a whole nother year until I can read this, because obviously you want to read this during the winter time. But yeah, so this has stories from Holly Black, Ellie Carter, Gail Forman, Jenny Han, David Levithan, Stephanie Perkins, Rainbow Rowell, Laini Taylor, Kirsten White, all those big names that everyone knows. Anyway, so I'm hoping this is good. I've heard good things, some mixed things, you know, so we'll see how it goes. And finally, I have 2 ARCs that I received this month from my local bookstore, and the first one is Piper Perish by Kayla Kagan. I've seen lots of people sort of haul this because it comes in this beautiful box. I threw away the box, but the box is gorgeous. Anyway, so I'm not really exactly sure what this book is about. I just know that it is a very good ARC. Like, you know when ARCs, like look at the end pages. Isn't that gorgeous? You know when an ARC is like done well, and this is really done well. Look at the spine, it's like shiny. Anyway, I know it follows this girl who like wants to get into art school or something like that. I guess her and her best friend have dreams of going to New York City and going into art school, and one of the friends doesn't get in and the other one gets in, but the financial aid is not enough, so they're not really sure what they want to do, because they've been resting like their entire future on going to art school in New York. But anyway, this is just a really, really well done arc, and so I'm very, very excited to see where this goes. This comes out in March 2017, in case you were wondering. And the final book that I have in this haul is another arc, and this is an arc that I saw on Emma Books' channel. She raved about it so purely and so wonderfully. She said it was like one of her favorite books that she's read in her lifetime. And so when I saw this on the arc cart that we have down there, I just grabbed it up as soon as I saw it. And I've already read this book, and I can attest that what Emma Books has said about this book is completely 100% true, and that is A List of Cages by Robin Rowe. So this book was unbelievable. I'm going to get more into it into my wrap up, but I honestly can't like keep myself from talking about it. So basically this book follows a boy named Julian and this guy named Adam, and I really do not want to butcher the summary for this because I would feel really bad if I butchered it, so I'm going to read the flap. It says, when Adam Blake lands the best elective ever in his senior year, serving as an aide to the school psychologist, he thinks he's got it made. Sure, it means a lot of sitting around, which isn't easy for a guy with ADHD. But he can't complain, since he gets to spend the period texting all his friends. Then the doctor asks him to track down the troubled freshman who keeps dodging her, and Adam discovers that the boy is Julian, the foster brother he hasn't seen in 5 years. Adam is ecstatic to be reunited. At first, Julian seems like the boy he once knew. He's still kind-hearted. He still writes stories and loves picture books meant for little kids. But as they spend more time together, Adam realizes that Julian is keeping secrets, like where he hides during the middle of the day and what's really going on inside his house. Adam is determined to help him, but his involvement might cost both boys their lives. First-time novelist Robin Rowe relied on life experience when writing this exquisite, gripping story featuring 2 lion-hearted characters. But this book is breathtaking. The words aren't coming that I want to use to describe this book. It is so moving. I don't even know how many times I've cried. I mean, I cried by like chapter 6. This book is very, very important, and I cannot emphasize to you guys how much you need to read it when it comes out. It comes out January 2017. I will link Emma's review of this book down below because she says it in way more elegant ways than I am right now. This book touched my soul. I feel like it didn't just touch my heart, it touched my soul. Anyway, I'm going to save more of my thoughts for my wrap-up, but this book was truly phenomenal, and I don't think I will ever forget it. So there you have it. That was my little pre-Christmas book haul. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Please give it a like if you did, and subscribe if you are new here. My Goodreads, Twitter, and Instagram all linked down below if you guys want to follow me on those platforms. And yeah, thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys later in another video. Bye!